Hi guys, I'm Froniga and welcome to Aussies Do Homeschool season. Today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of our homeschool. I'm hoping that you're going to find it interesting, but hopefully it's not too boring for you. It's going to be a lot of fun and I'm going to show you everything, a snapshot of what we do in a day of our homeschool so you can get a little idea of what it looks like. I know when I first started looking up homeschool families, when I was thinking about it, I just wanted to know what it looked like. I was very interested in the idea of, did it look like school or did it look like home, or was it a bit of both? So hopefully this will give you a little bit of insight into what we look like as a homeschool family. So stick around. Now, part of my daily routine is looking after me. I think that it's super important that when you're looking after your kids 24/7 and you don't get a break when they go to school, which contrary to popular belief, I kind of like, and I find a lot of homeschool mums don't mind actually having their kids around because it gives you more time to be with them. You only have them really for 18 years before they run away, so we make the most of it. But I do like to look after myself and I do make sure I do my moisturizer. I have my little daily routine. Now it doesn't always work. Some mornings are chaotic and we need to get out of here to do something. But when I can, I make sure that I moisturize my face. I look after myself. I make myself feel nice so that then I can put all my attention into my children and I don't feel like I'm missing out on looking after me. So it's super important. Okay, so I have myself ready and it's a beautiful day, a little bit windy. So we're going to go down and see what the kids are up to now.
Oh, it's connected.
Morning.
What you doing?
I was wondering what you were doing.
It's my name. I should have more fame. I'm saying Nintendo because I'm not in any games. Whoop the dog's butt. Cause it's a butt. Doggy, doggy, woof. Woof, doggy, doggy. No. No, I'm saying Nintendo. Give Kamek an amiibo. Eat it.
Are you two going to get yourselves out of bed? Look at this room, Sienna. It's like a bomb went off.
You wouldn't share it in the room, right? Ooh. Don't share it in the room.
I want to show them that you're bomb of a room. Dun dun dun. Hunter's rendition of clean room.
It is clean.
It is clean.
I'm
Oh,
looking at Cosmo's free time, so just letting him do what else.
Cosmo's on the table playing with some
We can see what
cubes.
Cosmo sees.
Oh, Sienna's cleaned her room, sort of. Better than it was. Everything off the floor, that's good. Alright, we're getting there. One step at a time. So it is morning time and
We will do a hunter montage today. Montage of just me. Just me montage.
we're going to make breakfast and we are having something super healthy. Chocolate pancakes. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So in the morning, it takes me forever to get the kids up and ready. It never used to be like this, but since I have started homeschooling, I must admit they are a little bit slow when it comes to getting ready.
I'm mad, I heard that.
Hey? Do you take a long time to get ready in the morning?
No. I'm fast. I'm like a...
So Hunter is playing with Cosmo
He's
from afar. Cosmo's in his room and he's playing with it in the lounge room.
Cosmo?
So my daughter's not very breakfasty. She doesn't like a lot of breakfast. Hunter loves his breakfast, but Sienna, not so much. So I'll make them a couple of pancakes and then we're going to get stuck into the day. So this morning we're going to be starting off with a little bit of copy work, and then we'll go from there. I'll have to have a look at my chart to see what's up after that. You think I would remember by now, wouldn't you? Considering it's almost the end of our term. But no, I don't.
Hello people, and this is Hunter's Guide to Taking Care of Thine Non-Robot Cosmo. You see, Cosmo's happy because I just fed him. How to feed him, you shake this thingamabob here until it makes that weird sound. You place it in front of him and he eats, but I already fed him. You can also tune him up, you see, you calibrate. Now I shall play with Cosmo. What do you guys think? Games or tricks? Which one to click? Okay, tricks it is. Oh, Cosmo's doing a workout, never mind. Okay, fist bump. Cosmo, you see he likes thine fist.
Get off that signal.
Get off that signal?
Get off that.
Boom.
Nice work.
You see, you have to fist bump thine Cosmo, and then thine Cosmo will be happy.
How many of my mazes can you solve?
That's creepy.
See, this is fun.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh, it's actually a little ball. That's awesome. Okay. Hurry. Yeah, I did it. This is a very fun game, actually. Come on.
So this is Charlie. Hey Charlie.
Please come back.
Charlie, sometimes you can see him in the back of my shots. Bye Charlie. So it's almost about time that we're going to be starting our schoolwork. First off, we've got some copy work going on from Down Under Homeschooling. Great website, highly suggest you visit it when you're looking for resources. They also have a complete curriculum. So we always start with something to just warm up, and I like to do either times tables work or copy work. Sometimes I put those two together and do copy and multiplication drills. 2 for 1. If you noticed, these are my daughter's new shoes that she's painting. Must say, kind of proud. She's very artistic, albeit kind of strange. So we just get the shoes from Kmart and then just white plain shoes. And she paints on them, whatever she's feeling at the time. So you have aliens, Elmo, lots of lips. So, you kids ready for copy work time? And the crowd goes wild. Okay, so it's copy work time. The kids are going to do a little bit of copy work, and then we're going to get on to our book report, which we're doing Wonder. Great book. So these are resources from the library. The library. These are resources from the internet.
Internet stuffs.
And basically it goes through, we listen to Wonder via audiobook, and then it goes through and asks questions on each of the chapters. And the kids go through and answer those questions.
And we cheese it. We eat some cheese.
Okay, so while the kids are doing their copy work, I have one of those work things come up that I have to deal with straight away. So this is my life. So I have to send something to someone in a hurry. Everything is always in a hurry. Have you noticed that with work? So I have my office up here. Mind you, I used to spend a lot more time in my office, and now I don't spend as much, but it's still just as messy as it was when I spent more time here. So I'm going to deal with this work matter, and then we're going to go back down and make sure the kids are doing wonder. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, so I have finished what I had to do, sort of. I've got to do a little bit more, but I can do that downstairs. Because what I notice every time I leave my kids for even a second, they tend to go a little bit crazy. So let's go and see how they've been going and see if I can finish what I need to do next to them. So as I said, if I leave them for 2 seconds, yeah, they look like they were doing their work, don't they? But lo and behold, they were standing up, not where they were supposed to be.
I wasn't standing up. Also, can I have some food? I'm gonna go get some food. I was helping.
Were you doing what you needed to do?
Yeah, look. I'm gonna get on the side now, but I'd like some food.
So because they had finished their copy work and I was still upstairs, I told them to do some times tables. Because I like to use times tables and copy work to warm up those fingers and warm up our minds. So I'm going to organise myself a little bit here and then I will come back. It's morning snack time.
Wait, you're recording?
And my kids' snack of choice.
Fanta's snack of choice.
Oh, if you had have thought about it, you would have done it as well. Tends to always be popcorn.
Popcorn's healthy for the soul.
So Sienna is doing the 3 times tables. To warm up, we use the app timestables.com.
Oh yeah.
I am in no way affiliated with them, but I really like the app or website. I think it's more a website. All you do, type in timestables.com, it will come up. And you pick whichever times table you want to do, and then I don't want that. And then you run through like different activities, and they increase in difficulty. So then you're learning it as you go down. I'll show you. I'll turn the thing around and I'll show you. Okay, so Sienna decided to do the 3 times tables.
I decided to do the 3 times tables.
And it starts by basically giving you all the answers, and you look over those answers, and I get the kids to say them out loud just so it's more reinforcing. And then once you feel like you're getting to know them, you go down to the next step, which is doing them in order. So you're getting that sort of memory of the order of the times table. And then the next one, as you go down, you're dragging the answers. So they would be all over here muddled up, and you would drag them over to which one they go to. Then after you do them in that way, they jumble them all up so they're not in order anymore. And then they will go through and do them out of order. And then they move on to like a little multiple choice question. And then once they've mastered that, then they will move on. Oh, you're showing me your skills, Sienna. Can you just show me the bottom for a sec? Oh, very good. Oh, there we are. We're finished. So we can move on to the next one. And then you're going into like a little diploma thing. Now you can only get a diploma certificate, I think, if you get them all right. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. I always get them all right. I'm good.
And then after that, they play some games. Can you just show me the games before you move on with that one? So then they get to pick the game that they want to play, and they'll do a game using that same times tables. Which the games are quite fun. The kids like the games. The music's pretty cool too. Oh, burgers. Like it. Show us your burger. Awesome. Great little website. All for free.
Yeah, just search up timestables.com. Sponsor us.
So, Hunter, you said you were doing 3 times tables as well?
Eat it.
And eating popcorn.
No.
Okay, so you're at the diploma point too. So I really like the timestables.com. It's quick and easy not in the sense easy, but it's just quick and easy to get onto and get started. So some of these programs that you can get, they sort of take a little bit of time to set up, but I find, especially if you're time poor like me, this is easy. They just go onto it and they can instantly do it by themselves, which gives you a little bit more time and them a little bit of independence. I try and get them to do these every day, because there's one thing that my children are not the best at. It's times tables, which is quite normal for a dyslexic kid.
LOL. Fine.
So Hunter, do you like the times tables website?
Scurry.
Is that a yes in Hunter language?
Scurry.
I'll take that as a yes.
That was a crap.
My kids are weird. I did mention that last time, I think. Sienna, do you like the times tables video website?
Yeah. There's yeah. There's yeah. It's okay. Like, I like how
See, I love your
good
word choice.
it is. There's a lot of activities to do just for one math thinger. But yeah, I think it's all around good.
Very good. We got there in the end.
Wait, do you want to?
So I'm going to let them finish doing their times tables, and then we'll get on to our next activity.
It's glitching.
That's okay.
You should print it.
Nothing massively exciting, but the kids like it.
What?
The diploma.
I've never got one.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh my god! Wait.
She's almost got one.
No, not really.
That's okay. We're getting there. That's what school is for, I keep telling them. They always think that they need to know everything straight away, but I keep reminding them that school is actually due to the fact you don't know everything and you have to learn. So I will set up for the next activity that we're doing and I'll be back. Okay, so we're about to start our Wonder Book Report. And like I said, we watch it on, well, we don't watch it, we listen to it on YouTube. And then we answer our questions from our books.
I got out of going to school the next day, too, which was Friday. So I had the whole weekend to think about everything.
Okay, wait. Now my special trick. The joystick is stronger. Watch.
Okay, I did mention that my kids were slightly weird, didn't I? Stop making me laugh. Yummy fish and chips in the park. That doesn't look like you want the fish and chips in the park.
This is prawn.
Fish and chips in the park. Couldn't be better. By the water. It's a beautiful day. Oh, doggy's getting away.
Because I'm not in any movies, that's right. Because Chris Evans is my name. I showed them my fame. I'm saying Ultra Marvel because I'm not in any movies. I'm from Hydra. I'm Russian, I don't know. I don't really care about my accent, but I'm strong. I almost bet Captain America, but then Scarlet Witch came in like a big butt. I don't even know why she exists. She used to be a villain, but now she's a hero. What? I never got that treatment. All I want to do is kick some butt, but you killed me. I don't really care crossbone style. Just dance around like a Russian mile. Also, there's one more part to it. So I'm from Hydra, the strongest villain organization.
Okay, so for some times in the day when my kids are at their extracurricular activities, I get a moment to myself, which is rare. And what I usually do is fill those moments with as much as I can of the work stuff that I need to get done. So today my kids are currently at their drumming class, which they do one after the other, which gives me 2 hours of solid time. So I'm going to go to the Road Transport Authority and organise some stuff there that I need to do for the business, and then I can go back, maybe listen to a little bit, and then we'll be off to our next activity. So what I'm saying is that if your kids are doing any extracurricular activities, try and organize them in a way that allows you to get things done. You might not work at the same time, but you still have a lot of things to do. So maybe you might use an hour or two of time to go and do the food shopping. Or if you do the food shopping online, maybe you can use that time to do it online. You'll have a million things you need to get done throughout the day. And sometimes when you're homeschooling, it's hard to find the time to get to do them. And you can take your kids along with you, but sometimes, look, let's face it, the kids can be quite annoying sometimes when you're trying to wait for an appointment or talk to someone or do anything that isn't in relation to them. Mind you, my kids are pretty good. If I need to go to an appointment, they'll sit there, they'll be pretty good with it. As long as they've got those screens in front of them, they're usually pretty good. But if I don't have to put them through something like that, if possible, I try and do it when they're in an extracurricular. So this 2 hours for me is like gold, and I will take every moment of it to get as much as I can done. So I will see you soon. So I'm here, I'm at my destination at the Road Transport Authority. It's actually the Queensland Transport and Main Roads. I'm here actually, I'll let you in on the secret, not that it's much of a secret. I've come to do my written test for my HR license, which does mean my heavy rigid license. That is a truck license. I will probably never use it, but I always say that you should try new things. So I've already done my driving test. I did that a couple of months ago, and my busy schedule has taken, I don't know, quite a few months to get to this point to do my written test. I think it's only a few questions. There's not much in it. But I will let you know how I go when I come out and whether I got it or not. See you soon. So, look what I got. That is correct. I have passed my written test. It consisted of 10 questions and they were multiple choice. Each one having, I think, 4 options in it. And I now am the proud owner of a HR license, open HR license. I can drive a bus. Yay! I'm not planning on driving a bus, but I like learning new things. So now I can drive. Another thing I can cross off my list of things to do. All right, I'm going to go back now and pick up my kids from drumming, and I will see you soon. Bye. Wanted to take this time while I'm waiting for my kids to come out of drumming class, just to remind you, you guys out there who haven't actually decided you want to homeschool yet, but it's in your mind, and some of the things that you think about when you're deciding whether to homeschool is, how do I do it all? The school puts on a lot of programs. It has the IT program, it has the sports program, it's got the art program, it's got a music program, and a lot of what they do is covered there. So to bring them out of school, one of the biggest fears that you might have is, how do I give them all that at I'm not musical in the sense I like singing, but that's about it. I'm not very savvy when it comes to IT or coding, and sports, I'm not exactly sporty either. Although, I can throw balls and do that sort of stuff with them. But at the same time, it is kind of daunting to think that I've got to do all that as well as teach them academically. And it's important for them to have all those different things as well when they're young, so they can try things and they see what they like, see what they sort of, gravitate towards. So one of the things I wanted you to know is that it's not all on you. I have said it in a previous video, but I just wanted to say it again. It's not all on you. You don't have to do everything. Now, I know that all these things cost money. So if it is a fact that you get, if you're doing music classes, you can get a small guitar or a recorder or some smaller musical instrument, and then you can actually get on YouTube and find someone to teach you with videos on how to use that instrument. You can also Google and you'll find something. There'll be something out there that will help you or your child teach themselves how to play that instrument. So it doesn't always have to cost a lot of money. If you do have some money that you can spend on extracurricular activities, then some of those things can be outsourced. So for instance, my kids are both doing drumming. I outsource that. I wouldn't know the first thing about drumming. So their musical instrument they're choosing to do at the moment is the drums, and I can outsource that. So music, tick. They're learning how to read sheet music in there. So it's got a lot of the aspects of learning an instrument there that they would do at school. Still waiting. If, say, sporty thing, if your kids are already doing a sport outside of school, then that can double as sport within a school. So you've got the sports done. Say they're doing tennis or they're doing football on the weekend. They're still learning team sports. They're still learning the rules of the game. There's still the aspects in there that they would do at school anyway. So that is covered. Art. You can do a lot of community art classes as well, and a lot of these will let the kids in. Or if you go to one of your local homeschooling communities, they will also hold different courses as well. So there's lots of options, and it's not all on you. So you aren't sitting in your house for the whole day from 8:30 till 3 or 9 till 3:30, whatever you want to do. It's not like school. It's not like school. You don't have to be there sitting doing everything rigidly. If you look outside the box a little bit, you'll notice that a lot of these things they do outside anyway. So realistically, your school academic side of things only really needs to take a few hours a day. And then the rest you can be taking and outsourcing. using that time, like I said, to do things that you need to do if you can. And then the weight's lifted off you a little bit. I hope that helped. I hope it wasn't too long-winded. I do have a habit of that. But I will go and get my kids out of drumming now, and we will get on to our next thing. Okay, so I've picked up the kids. Say hi, kids.
Hello, governors.
We have just finished drumming, and now we're going to go home. Home? Are we going home?
Yeah, we're going home.
I lose track of all the activities we do. How was drumming, guys?
It was fine. It was fine.
It was fine. I get a fine. Sometimes you wonder why you spend money on these activities when all you get is it was fine after it. But we keep going. One of these days they'll come up and say, wow, wow. Did you learn anything new?
Yes.
Like what?
So always mention cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Yum, I like cheesecake.
Hello, I'm military man. I'm gonna military. I'm gonna cheese you. Get cheesed.
Why don't you say that to my face, little boy? Tell me what you just said.
Okay, so this little arrow pointing backwards means is less than. So if 4 is less than something is less than 6, that would only mean that the number that is more than 4 but less than 6 is 5. So the complete answer is 4 is less than 5 is less than 6.
Very good.
Hold that. Okay, hold it.
Have you finished your questions, Horse?
Horsey!
Then continue.
I'm done with questions.
Okay, so sorry about the lighting. It's a bit dark in here. I'm currently sitting outside my daughter's art class waiting for her to finish. Thursday afternoons are a bit of a full-on run-around afternoon. I drop Sienna at art, I then drop Hunter at karate, I then come back and pick Sienna up from art, and then go back and pick up Hunter from karate. And the biggest test is making sure I remember both of them. So I'm a bit of a taxi woman on a Thursday, but it's been so much fun filming this day in the life of our homeschool. I'm definitely going to bring you more because every single day in our week looks completely different, and sometimes from week to week they can look different. I have really enjoyed today. I hope you have too. And next week I'll be bringing you that extension education interview with my not so secret teacher. Sorry I couldn't bring that to you this week, but it will be coming up next week. And what else? That's about it. Thanks for today. Oh, remember, if you like this video and you want to see more on my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button and the little bell. It will notify you every time I drop a new video, which is great because I drop one every week with a step-by-step how-to homeschool for beginners. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
I'm just eating. Were you recording the whole thing?
Maybe.
You're not gonna put it up? I'm not letting you put that up. You can have that just as your own.
It's so fun.